Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my gym. My name is Libby, and glad to have you with me this morning. So I've got a fun little workout, so hopefully you've had a nice restful weekend and you are ready to work hard today. Let me show you a little bit about what we're doing, but you're gonna need just one piece of equipment. Well, maybe two. If you have dumbbells, you're gonna need a pair of them. For what we're doing for a strength training portion before our workout, what we call our WOD, our workout of the day. If you don't have two, that's fine. You can just use one, and we'll do one side at a time. But if you have two, grab two. And you're going to be taking it overhead. So whatever your strength is, you might not be able to go super heavy overhead here, but might want a little bit heavier in our WOD. So that's where you might need two different things of equipment. But we're going to be doing some strict presses for our strength with doing some planks. And we're going to be alternating between the two. Then we're going to get right into our WOD, where we're going to be, let me bring you over here so you can see it on the board. Good morning, Lacey. Good morning, Megan. And Mom and Dad. All right, so you have 18-minute AMRAP. This is our workout portion, what we're doing, so you can kind of get your mind wrapped around it. It's a 40, 30, 20, 10 reps game. So you have 40 mountain climbers, which means 20 on each side. 30 dumbbell goblet squats. I'll show you what that is in just a little bit. 20 dumbbell front rack reverse lunges. So those are the two movements you're going to need your dumbbell in. And then 10 lateral barbell burpees. Actually, you don't have to have your dumbbell for this. But if you have it, go ahead and use it. So this one is kind of optional, but let's bring it if you have it. All right. So grab your notebook or whatever it is you're going to be, maybe record this down somewhere. So I'm going to start you off. We're going to warm up a little bit, just doing the movements that we're doing in the WOD. Then we're going to take a break, stop, and we're going to do a strength portion, and then get back to that 18-minute AMRAP. All right, so let's get going. Go ahead, grab two of your, we'll get to that in a minute. You don't need your dumbbells for the first part of this warm-up, but when we get into the third round, you're gonna need it. So just have your dumbbell, your kettlebell, or just something that you can lift. All right, any object, household object. All right. So starting off, we're going to be doing some slow mountain climbers. We're going to do each of these movements just for 30 seconds. So these slow mountain climbers, move the dumbbell out of the way a little bit. You're getting into that high plank position. Let me get my timer started. One sec. Okay. So in the slow mountain climbers, for 30 seconds, you're in a high plank. You're going to slowly pull one knee in and then the other. Now try to get your knee to touch that elbow. And let's begin. So just 30 seconds right here. So keep the shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze your glutes in that high plank position. Pull your belly in. All right, we got 10 seconds. And we're going to stand into a squat. 3, 2, 1, and stand. Go ahead and give me air squats. Shoulders underneath, or heels underneath the shoulders. Drive the knees out. And try to get as low as you can without disengaging in the bottom. So try to get the hip crease to come beneath the knees. If you feel uncomfortable squatting super low, just grab something and squat onto it, a chair or something. All right, 3 seconds. And we're going to go into reverse lunges. All right, keep your feet shoulder width apart or hip width apart. Reverse lunge right here. In our warm-ups, we're not going super fast. We're just trying to warm up all the muscles that we're going to be using today, getting them ready for the work. All right, and we're going to be going into a high plank burpee. So hands down, jump your feet out, and back up. So again, it's not about speed here. By the end of the warm-up, you should be getting faster. And rest. Going back to that first movement, we're going to go back to those mountain climbers. This time, let's go a little bit faster. All right, 10 seconds. And switch. Stand into your squat and go. Again, not super fast here. You can even tap your hand to the ground. Gives you a good gauge if you're getting low enough. But keep that chest lifted. And reverse lunge. Keep your feet hip width apart. All right, 3 seconds. We've got chest to floor burpee. And go. Widen your stance a little bit. Hands down, chest to floor. Now you can jump back. You can step it back, step it up. You do what feels good today. Maybe you couldn't do burpees yesterday, but maybe you can today. You know, jumping instead of stepping. One more. And rest. All right, one more round. This time, grab your weight. Well, not for the mountain climber, but for the next one. All right, hands down. Now this time we're going fast. Run it in. There should be a point where you have no feet on the ground before they switch. If not, modify. Go back to what we did the last round. A little slower. And rest. Grab your dumbbell or your object. Now you can hold this different ways. Hold it close to your chest. So if you're pulling it off you, you're making it a little easier, having that counterbalance. I'm using a 20-pound dumbbell today. And reverse lunge. You can hold it up on the shoulder. You just want to make sure you're alternating sides when you do this in the WOD. And this is great for oblique work. Three, 2, and 1. Place your burpee on the floor. You're going to do burpees over it. So chest to floor, jump, up and over. Now you don't have to get the full hip extension here. All right, 5 seconds. Give me one more. And rest. Nice job. Warm up, done. I'm already breathing hard. Let's see. Good morning, Sheila. And Megan, how are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. And Sheila, always get to see you ladies here. All right, so we're gonna, those are the movements, what we did in the last round is what we're gonna be doing in the WOD, but with that rep scheme. So before we get into that, let's do a quick strength session. If you don't have dumbbells, you don't have to do that portion, just go through the motion. So you're gonna have, where did that go? Here it is. For 30 seconds. So get your dumbbells, front rack position. I'll show you this way. You're gonna press overhead for 30 seconds, okay? So try not to give a big lean back, because essentially what you're doing at that point is doing more of an incline press. And that's a little bit easier, but it's a little harder, painful on your lower back. So keep the rib to hip connection, squeeze your glutes, think drive straight overhead, keeping that nice solid trunk. So 30 seconds of strict press. And again, if you're doing it with one hand, half the time you're gonna be here, then you're gonna switch. All right, so let's see. Let's do 3 rounds, okay? So switch halfway between when you're doing your strict presses at the 15-second mark. I will try to tell you when that is. Have my phone set up so I can see. And then as soon as we're done with this 30 seconds of presses, we're gonna get right into a 1-minute high plank. Then we're gonna get 30 seconds rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times, okay? So let's get set. Get my timer going here. And I'm just gonna put this on a normal stop clock. Okay, so before I get going, let me show you. If you don't have it already, download this app right here. That orange one with the white circles. It's called Trifecta. Download that. That has a ton of different timers on it. I think I've been using this one for years. It's my go-to timer. And it's really, really good and very versatile for all kinds of different workouts you do. But today, you can use just your standard stopwatch on your phone for the AMRAP. All right, so we're gonna go in 10 seconds, starting with 30-second presses overhead. All right, so go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Going in 3, 2, 1, and press. Keep your feet about hip width apart and press straight up. Think biceps by your ears. All right, you're at the 15-second mark. Switch arms if you have one dumbbell. One more. And rest. Go right into that high plank. You're like, but it's not inferno. Okay, so feet start together as you need to. You can widen your stance. You can always come down to the knees. Or if that hurts your wrist, come to the elbows. Or make fists right here. All right, you have about 30 seconds left. Keep driving your hands into the floor or your elbows if you're on your elbows. Separate your shoulders. Belly's pulled in, glutes are squeezed and tucked under. All right, you have 10 seconds. Then you get a 30-second rest. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice job, shake it out. All right, 2 more rounds like that. So go ahead. Now these presses, you can also do them from a seated position. You can do them here, legs crossed, legs extended. It actually makes it, I think, a little more challenging doing it from a seated position, but it might feel better on your lower back because it actually keeps you in better form. All right, and 30 seconds, let's go. All right, you're halfway, switch. And switch. The 20-pound dumbbells gets heavy. All right, right into those high planks. And hold. Again, if you need to come down to your knees at any time, do it, but keep those glutes squeezed. Don't let your booty hang in the air. And go to your happy place. Keep driving and pushing the floor away. 30 seconds. Come on, you got this. Five seconds, stay with it. 2, 1, come on down. Oh, 30 seconds of well-deserved rest. Nice job. So if your weight was too heavy for you, that started getting heavy for me in the last 10 seconds. You can scale down, go to lighter weight if you need to. All right, 10 seconds. Go ahead and get your weight. In 3, 2, 1, and press. All right, you're halfway. All right, 5 seconds. Get a couple more in. All right, put it down. Last high plank. Right into it. Oh. Feet together. Heels over the ankles, maybe slightly behind. Lock the knees, squeeze the glutes. Belly in. Shoulders are burning. All right, 30 seconds. Go downward dog if you need it. All right, last 10 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Down. Nice job. I'm already sweating buckets here. This Texas humidity. Oh, but it feels so good. Releasing all those toxins out of our body through that sweat. All right, so I'll give you just a minute or so. If you need to run to the restroom, go to the restroom, get a quick drink of water, come back, and we're gonna start our 18-minute AMRAP. All right, go, I'm timing you. All right, let's see if anyone else has joined us this morning. Yes, we've got Allie joining us. Good morning. Oh, still, heart rate's still up. It's been a while since I've really done any strength components, so that was good. All right, we'll give them like one more minute. So if you, oh, I miss you, Megan. You're so sweet. I miss all you guys, I tell you, but this is the next best thing to being there with you. It's just, I still feel like I have that connection. So I miss you guys, though, truly do. I can't wait till this is all over and we can start working out together. Music, if you do not have your music set up yet, go ahead and get it. I really wish I could play it over the air, but every time I do, I get in trouble. So I'm playing it safe. But yeah, get you a music. Go ahead and crank it up. Use an AirPod, whatever it is you like. And we'll get going in about 30 seconds. Okay, so just a reminder, a recap. We've got 40 mountain climbers. That's 20 on each side, so 40 total. And you do it as fast as you can on that one. All right, then we've got our 30 dumbbell goblet squats, or whatever weight you have. Keep it close to the chest, and it just squats with the weight up on your chest. And then we have your 20 reverse dumbbell lunges. So again, you can hold it in that front rack position. You don't have to have any weights through this whole thing. If you don't have the weights, just do normal squats or reverse lunges without the weights like we did in round one. But again, holding the weight up in that front rack position, and 20 total, so 10 on each side. And lastly, you've got those 10 dumbbell lateral burpees. So you're jumping over your dumbbell if you have it. Chest to floor, and again, modify by going high plank or stepping back instead of jumping. All right, so first round, you'll kind of figure it out and fill it out. There's no rest in this, so you're just going for 18 minutes nonstop. So you don't want to go at a super high killer pace because you're going to peter out real quick. Your goal is to end as strong as you started. You want to be going as fast in your ending as you do in the beginning. That's hard, that's easier said than done. It takes a lot of practice to learn how to pace yourself. But again, if you start feeling your first couple rounds, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, slow it down. Slow it down, there's nothing wrong with slowing it down. If you need to take a break, go ahead and take it and get right back in as soon as you can. I like to take a break by counting my breaths. I'll go 3 to 5 breaths and then go again. Or look at the clock and say, I'll give myself 10 seconds and then you go again. Don't wait until you start feeling better, because it's not going to happen until 10 minutes after the workout's done. So, all right. Get this party started. Everybody should be back from the potty break. Got their music on. Timer set if you're using your own timer. I'm going to start it and stop it. So if you want, you just listen to mine today. And we're just doing, again, an 18-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds, starting with those mountain climbers. All right, 5 seconds, and we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Those can be done from a chair. Put your hands against a chair or something. You can hold this way. You can hold it vertical or horizontal. I prefer vertical. 30. So really drive those knees out. Keep that chest lifted. Reverse lunges. 20, 10 on each side. Then you've got your burpees. 10 total. All right, you just did 3 minutes of work. Start all over again. Mountain climbers. Weight in your heels. All right, switch the dumbbell to the other side for these reverse lunges. Or else you're gonna be targeting one side of your obliques more than the other. Skylar, you with us this morning, babe? Beat your mom. All right, that's 2 down for me. How y'all doing at home? All right, you're 6.5 minutes in. If you need to, put the weights down. Catch your breath right here. I need it. All right, switch back to that first shoulder. There we go, less than 10 minutes to go. All right, over halfway there. Stay with it. This is the point. I always lose track where I'm at. Which part is hardest for you? Mountain climbers are my nemesis. Nice work. You got it. Five minutes left. 2-foot takeoff, 2-foot land. You can also step over the burpee. Just like so. All right, you have 3.5 minutes. Try to get one more round in. Minute and a half. One minute. Speed it up. Seconds. Time. Nice job. Catch your breath. Out of how many rounds you did and how many reps into the next round. So if you completed the mountain climbers, the goblet squats, the reverse lunges, and the burpees, all the reps in all those rounds, That's one complete round. So I got, how did I mark the last one? Shoot, I didn't mark my last one. I'll have to go back and watch. I either got 5 completed or 4 completed. I'm so bad, I can't teach, work out, keep track all at the same time. I'm not that talented. But I only have 4 slashes. I think I was finishing up my 5th. But I'll go back and check. In my last round, oh no, I got 5 completely completed because I got those 10 burpees. So 5 completed rounds, possibly 6, but I think it was 5. So let's say you got through the mountain climbers in your last round and 3 goblet squats. That would be 40 plus 3, 43. 4 rounds plus 43 would be how you would score this one. If you're interested in writing this one down, keeping your score where you're at, make sure you write down the weight you used, the time it took you. If you made any modifications to the movements, write down what they were with the high plank burpees, chest to floor burpees, barbell lateral burpees. And then when you repeat it, either you can do the same exact thing, no changes, and see how much faster you've gotten, how many more reps you're able to do, or just increase advance of movements you did. Maybe you did high plank burpees, this time you do chest to floor burpees. Or, just you can monitor your progress that way, seeing what you're able to do now that you weren't able to do then, or how much better you've gotten now than you were then. So, good job. I've stopped, well, I'm still panting, but it's not as bad as I was, so I can move a little closer now. Erin, nice to see you, sister. So, great workout. I said this one, very cardio. It keeps that heart rate up with those mountain climbers. Those are my nemesis in this one, especially after doing the strength training with the high planks. Burpees, I like burpees. I just do them all the time, so I've gotten to where they don't seem so hard anymore. So if you struggle with burpees, modify them until that modification gets easier, then start advancing it. As soon as that part gets easier, go full out burpees. And that's one of my favorite movements because it's an all over body movement. There's nothing you're not working in that, and you're burning a ton of calories. So learn to love burpees. And again, I don't think you can probably buy equipment out there, but it's probably really expensive right now since it's in high demand, if you can find it. But again, just modify, use different things you have around your house, even if it's just like a couple cans of food, again, backpacks, detergent, whatever it is you can find. As long as you're moving, that's what counts. And we'll be out of this soon enough. So not soon enough, but soon enough. Anyways, join me for Inferno tomorrow. We've got a fun class planned. And again, if you ever want to be in class with me, feel free, just shoot me a direct message and we'll get you in. But until then, have a great day. Thanks for working out. Go get some water, get some rest. And I'll see you tomorrow. High five. Bye, girls. My mom, dad, Lacey, Skylie, everybody.